right, Scorpio. This is the end of August tarot reading. And I was supposed to get my new mics today, and they didn't come. They're delayed. And so I'm using my old mics. I charged them up, but I'm just watching that green light to make sure it stays on. So I'm excited. I should get them tomorrow. Hopefully, it's not delayed anymore. So I normally do my readings first thing in the morning, and it is past 3 o'clock now, so it feels a little weird, but we're fine. I just like having coffee. I got my rhythm. I like to do things a certain way, you know, like structure. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on good with you. If I can get my cards from slipping around. All right, we have little fairy oracles. We're going to take a look at that. All right. Do you have a Renaissance fair near you anywhere? We have a big one here that I like to work at sometimes in the fall. I'm going to work this year. We have hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to light. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. This feels like moon card, doesn't it? Something hidden is about to come to light. Well, it doesn't have to be anything bad. You just could be, getting in alignment with your purpose, like maybe a very special thing that you wanted to experience here, on this planet. Let's hope it's that. We'll take that and see what your life purpose card has to say. Writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. So that might be important to you. Writing, speaking, entertaining. Maybe you should take it up. Maybe you should write down your dreams, thoughts, journal. Oh, Sophie, you got a hairball, dude? Sophie, you okay, buddy? He's such a big cat. All right, so let's get one more oracle for you, Scorpio. Let me know if you do something with writing. I'd be curious. And to be fair. Okay, that feels like a justice card. Okay, let's get down to this. All right, let's see what's going on with you. To be fair. So the justice card is a cause and effect card. So it's always a good reminder. You get what you give. It's like that song. All right, 3 of Swords. That might be where you find something. We have the Magician and the King of Pentacles. Secret memory. Healing. There is freedom in healing. That is for sure. Something hidden. All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the 6 of Swords. And the 4 of Pentacles on the King of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so 3 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Hidden depths. Scorpio, what I'm feeling here for you is this. There is a time for healing. Now, you may be able to write and journal to help heal things. I find it very beneficial to get things out. You can write letters to people that have hurt you, and then, and in a very safe way, burn them and send them on the letters, and let it go. But there's something here. This could be what's hidden, something inside that needs to be kind of purged. I'm getting. There's some things that are not resolvable, especially if someone has passed or you're not in communication with them anymore. You can do the work on your side and let things go. I think when you do that, you become free. It opens You remove these swords, it has then the flow of energy inside you can start moving in a positive direction, right? And so I think when you do this healing, this release, it's going to it's going to open you to this Ace of Pentacles. The aces are potential energy. They're around us all the time. It's whether or not we're in alignment with it. And so I feel like there needs to be maybe some grounding. We have all these pentacles here. Get some grounding sheets, earthing, um, something like that. And once this energy is freed up, this will make itself apparent to you. You know what I'm saying? It will just kind of almost appear out of nowhere, is what I'm feeling. We have the Magician and the Six of Swords. So the Magician is Mercury energy, and that's two. That's Gemini and Virgo. So we have the air quality of it, the mind, the thoughts, and then we have the earth side of it. That's the earthly manifestation within the card. And so your manifestation, it depends on which one you're focused on. Is it, if it was writing, you'd be focused more on the Ace of Swords energy. If it was, increasing your wealth and your resources, it would be the Ace of Pentacles. So this is the energy that you're coming into alignment with when you do some type of deep healing. Okay. Now you can focus on anything. There looks to be some type of manifestation to move to calmer waters here. Manifesting a move is what I'm hearing with this Six of Swords, either metaphorically or actually moving. This almost feels like renting a U-Haul and having somebody help you move. Like it could be an actual move. So you might be manifesting a move right now. Either way. And we have the King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. You're moving towards financial stability here. Now, you might be healing your relationship with money or resources. That's what we have there. And it's a mindset. That's why we have the Magician and the Six of Swords. You are just as able as anyone else to have a very stable life with your resources. It doesn't matter how you were brought up. You have every opportunity that anyone else has. It's just, do you believe in yourself, right? And that's what's really and truly fair here, is you can do it. You can have this stability. This feels like what you're going towards, whether it's your own energy or possibly even someone else's who's very stable. Let's see what else we have here for Scorpio. What else do we have for Scorpio? And this is just current energy, future energy. If a past message wants to come up, it will. I just want to focus on the now. We have the Empress. Okay, more Taurus energy. So you might be dealing with a Taurus. You might have Taurus in your chart somewhere. Ooh, a lot of Pentacles here, Scorpio. We have Seven of Pentacles. And now the Ace of Cups. Okay, here we go. Got some emotion coming in. Another ace. You got two aces here, which is nice. Really, really nice. Money is not the root of all evil. If you're healing your relationship with money and how you feel about money, love it. It does so many wonderful things for people. Look at this. Two of Cups. Woo! We got the sun. Oh, in the world. Wow. Okay. So, Scorpio, this could be, you might be coming into alignment, bringing in, a soulmate here. We have the Ace of Cups. There's a potential here for a union. Definitely. We've got Leo energy here. We've got the world, so we have Capricorn. I mean, it could be anything, but there's a lot of fertile energy here. We have the Empress and the Magician. Let me point that out. So, I know the Empress pairs well with the Emperor because that's her divine counterpart, but when it comes to creating the life you want here, the Empress and the Magician, wow, what a combo. I don't think there's anything you can't do right now, Scorpio. Whatever it is you want, if that's what you're thinking about, I think you'll get it. I think you're very attractive this time. That's what I'm pulling from this Empress card. Yes, she's abundant, she's fertile. This is like law of attraction stuff here because we have the scales. I feel like you are attracting a soulmate here. You really are. Now, with the Two of Cups, it's probably somebody you wouldn't normally choose, wouldn't normally expect, but there you go. That's what I'm seeing here. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Sun. I think you're going to be able, this is saying clarity over all of this. Number one, happiness, you know, exploring maybe your inner child. If you haven't done that, maybe that's that hidden depths, you know. But we have the Seven of Pentacles here, analysis. You're going to be able to clearly see if where you've been putting your energy is the best place, you know. Is the juice worth the squeeze over here? Basically, it's analysis. It's it's a little bit of a boring card, to be honest, but it's one of those things where you want to know where you're putting your resources, your time, effort, energy, love, everything. Is it giving back to you what you want? You might be needing to readjust things in this, but I think you'll be able to see. I think you'll be able to see clearly where you want to put your resources. And talk about a new beginning. All aces are new energy, new beginning. We have the World card here. Now, this could just represent Capricorn, but I really feel like this is uh, like a doorway, like a new life, a new love, heart's desire, everything. This is, you know, starting your life with someone new is what it feels like. Starting your life together. This feels like you're embarking on a whole new journey together right here. This feels like a marriage, a partnership of some kind happening there. Wow, Scorpio. But I feel like you're moving towards this stability here. There is a move for sure. This is coming in very heavy that there is a move. All right. So we have Nine of Wands. We have some Saggy energy. The Two of Wands. And the Four of Swords. Now look at that. Four is right there. So I think that's coming up because you have chosen the path of healing. We have the Wounded Warrior. He's not going to give up on nothing. Look at this coming out again for another. We had this come out in the last reading. Nine of Pentacles on the Nine of Wands. Talk about resilient. You can take a beating, but nobody, can keep you down. You'll pop right back up. Very resilient. Three of Pentacles and the Strength card. Yeah. Wow. Talk about a strong finish here. That's amazing. Look at that. Look at that. Golden Ace of Pentacles, the Sun. And then we have Leo and Leo. That's amazing. It's golden, right? Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this has earned you some type of badge here. You're self-sufficient. You don't need anyone, right? You can take care of yourself. We can see that here. This is a very brave, bold energy of knowing what you want in life and going for it, right? And so this is just an amazing quality. I mean, this might be why you're so attractive to others, is because when you see something you want, you go for it. That's what I'm feeling here with this energy. And this is a never give up kind of energy too, because this Nine of Wands, this wounded warrior, it doesn't matter how many times he's fallen, he keeps getting up. This is like you never giving up on your talents, your dreams here to make this happen. Because the only real true path to failure is to quit. This is absolutely not quitting. Not. This is saying the longer you stick with it, the better off you'll be. You know, Self sufficiency. The Two of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. I think this is because you made a decision to choose a path to work with people that are supportive of you, like minded, that have the same goals, desires, because this is teamwork, creative teamwork, putting your skills and talents on display and getting recognition for it. But this wouldn't happen if you hadn't made the choice to do it. You know, this is what made this all happen. That one choice, and it could be that's right there, because that's what we're seeing right here. If something wasn't giving you what you needed, you had clarity and you made a choice to move on, to choose a new path. I mean, this reading keeps reinforcing itself. So you have healed 100%. Look at that. This is this is a great strength card. She's got her elbow on the lion's head. This is your shadow side. You've tamed the beast within. It's now your greatest ally and protector. A lot of strength here, inner strength, by taking the time to do the inner healing, whatever that is for you. It could have had something to do with your self-esteem, like I said, that relationship with money thing that came out. This is overcoming some type of fear, and I think it brings you peace, and it just makes you that much stronger. This is a fantastic reading the way I see it. All right, let's look at the bonus. We have flow. That's what I talked about with the flow. The Three of Swords, you got to improve the flow there. Go with the flow as water trickles down a stream. Do not hurry. Being true. I am true to myself and others. I remove my mask and stop creating illusions. Wow, okay. I have confidence in who I am. I reveal the good in me. I do not need to hide or prove anything. I replace shame with the power of love and truth. Woo-wee. Okay. Harmonize. Let your light shine. So, wow, coming into alignment with yourself here, Scorpio. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. I get that with that Six of Swords. You have Candle. You will be shown the way. Wow. And Shark, take care. There will be a loss of material wealth. This has been coming out for a lot of people. And I think it's because it's a reminder, that there's a lot of scammers out there and they will try anything. I don't think this has really anything to do with your reading per se, as it's just, yeah, just be careful what you click on in your emails and stuff like that. It just seems like it's getting worse and worse out there for scammers. So anyway, or not really for the scammers. I wish it was getting worse for them. It's getting worse for us having to deal with these sharks. Okay, Scorpio, this is fantastic. Let me know if this resonates with you. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.